are doing we are doing Bhagavad Gita chapter wise summary, and we are on the 16th chapter, Daivasura Sampadvibhag Yoga. So last time we completed the 15th chapter, and today we will start this 16th chapter summary. So let us prepare ourselves by sitting straight. Head, neck, backbone straight. Hands on the thighs locked if they are constantly moving, because hands are one part which constantly has to fiddle with something, so it is better to lock or keep it on the thighs. We must practice every day sitting still for some time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. When the body is still, the mind also becomes still very easily. Let us withdraw our mind from all that has happened in the past, keeping only the learnings with us. One of the best ways is to learn from our own experiences. And these learnings must create happiness, not sadness. Our memory, we must clean every day and must keep only those things in the memory which is going to help in my spiritual growth. Let us withdraw our mind from all future worries, anxieties, fears. Let us focus on the breath, which is in the present moment. Mind acquires the qualities what it focuses on. So suppose we focus on negative qualities. Suppose we speak about negative people. Suppose we criticize, complain, mind will acquire those qualities. Breath is always fresh in the moment, detached, always available with us as a support. A still body, a happy, cheerful, peaceful mind, clear intellect. These are the qualities we must develop, and for this, efforts are required. And that's the reason the 16th chapter is going to tell us that if I want to put efforts in life, I must put efforts in developing these qualities which will create this state of mind, which is peaceful, cheerful, happy, clarity of intellect, purity of mind. And then suppose I do Shravan, then Manan and Nididhyasanam, it will give its results. Let us invoke God's grace and Guru Parampara's blessings by chanting loudly. Om. Om. Om.
Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gajananam Bhutaganaati Sevitam Kavita Jambu Palasara Vakshitam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakaranam नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं हरि ओम
Thank you, Lata Rajshekhar. So in the last session, we completed the 15th chapter, Purushottama Yoga, where Bhagavan concluded with Iti Guyyatamam Shastram Idamuktam Mayanaga Etad Budhva Buddhi Mansyat Krutakrutyasya Bharata. So when he concluded this way, he was actually thinking that, Arjun will get up inspired and say, I will fight. Lord Krishna will get some coffee break. I have inspired this person, but nothing happened. He was looking at Lord like that only. So many times, we inspire people so much. Gita, we listen, and again after Gita session, we are again like that. I am sad, I am depressed, I don't know what to do. And there is no change, again I am cribbing, complaining, crying, fearful, what to do, talking about my body, what will happen, when will I die, whether I will get moksha, this, that, 100 things again like that Arjuna was sitting. Sometimes, Lord Krishna would be feeling, chalo, I have done my job, 15th chapter, iti guyyatamam shastram, idam muktam mayanaga. I have told you whatever was there as a essence of Bhagavad Gita. And the last word is very interesting, Kruta Krutyasya Bharata. After this, there is no other duty left. So he thought Arjun will be motivated, but he was not motivated. So a very important point, worth paying attention. This is one doubt many people have. No change in me. Some small changes are there, but not many major changes. Why? I know Bhagavad Gita chanting, I know a lot of, theories, but no change. So one of the reason is that very, very important, very, very interesting. Those who are having pad and pen, this must be written down. Change happens only when we develop qualities which are called as values. Otherwise, change will not happen. So this is a very, very interesting answer and life transforming conversation that change will not happen if I do only Shravan. I have to actually take one quality or value and develop it. And that is the reason after this 15th chapter is over, which is the essence of Bhagavad Gita, we have got Daivasura Sampadvibhag Yoga chapter where 26 qualities Bhagwan is giving buffet. You select one, he is telling. One, today we have to select. Today we will see. And as this is a summary, we are not going to discuss all qualities. We are only going to discuss 2-3 qualities. So one quality I have to take and develop, and then the change will start happening. So this chapter also is going to give us different types of people. The technical connection of this chapter is 7th chapter, 9th chapter, where Bhagwan mentions there are different kinds of people. So again, this question which comes many times, that why all people are not interested in spirituality? Why there are people who are bad? Why do people behave like this? The answers are given here that some people, there are 3 kinds of people. One are Daivi, one are Asuri, one are Rakshasi. 3 types of people. In this chapter, only 2 types are discussed. And why third is not discussed? That answer we are going to see. But today, let us invite Gurudev to introduce this chapter in his way. You know, how he introduced this chapter and gives us answer to these 2-3 questions what we have. That what are the different types of people whom we interact with. And he's going to give in his own way. And sometimes you find these people in our own life, in our own family also, he says. So from today, there should not be this kind of, doubts that why this person behaves like this. Because that person is Rakshasi person, already given in Bhagavad. And Bhagavan says, I only have created this, don't worry. Then there are good people. Then there are people who want to develop like us. So very important point. One day, one lady went to, long time back when Gurudev was there, went to Pawai Ashram. She stayed there for maybe 7 days, 8 days. And Gurudev was there that time. So after, whatever camp was there or where she stayed, she met Gurudev on the last day. And she told Gurudev, I am very disappointed, Gurudev, with this ashram of yours. When I came to ashram, I thought all people will be nice, sattvic, and they will invite me, they will welcome me. And there is Chinmaya mission people expect that all people must be nice people only. I'm very disappointed with meeting people, how they treated me in the ashram, how they talked to me. So Gurudev looked at her real life story. He told, why do people go to hospital? He told, to get better. Who are the people who go to hospital? People who are sick. Correct. So he told, same way, people who come to ashram or Chinmaya mission are the people who are sick. And that we must know today, that we are having sickness, mental sickness. No, I am a very good person. I have no defects. I have no problems. I have no negativities. Then why are you coming to Chinmaya mission? I must directly go to Himalayas and meditate. So, because these defects were there in Arjun, in all of us, so Gurudev and Lord Krishna told that people who are sadhaks are the people who are having these defects or negative qualities, but the difference is I am now aware of it and I want to overcome it. That is sadhana. And there are third quality Rakshasi people, they are not even aware and they are not interested. And for this in life, we must put efforts. Not only for job, family, business, so much effort we are putting, but to develop one value. So suppose we ask people that, in Bhagavad Gita, you are studying for 25 years. What is one value you have taken and developed? Please tell. No, no, that I cannot tell. I don't know. Because I have not taken only. And that's the reason we must not complain about people when we meet in Chinmay Mission. See, for 20 years, he is giving lectures, teaches, but how he behaves. But that is going to happen. So very interestingly here, we will see 26 good qualities are given and 9 bad qualities are given, Asuri qualities. So we'll invite Gurudev to introduce this chapter to us in his own style. So the chapter, what we are going to start today is Daivasura Sampadvibhag Yoga, the divine and the decadent.
In this chapter, when Krishna is defining or trying to give us examples and an introduction to the different types of people in the field of action, he refuses to discuss the Rakshasas because they are not capable of, at this moment, capable of the higher cause. They have to live through many lives, get pulverized by the sorrows and tragedies, self-made tragedies of life, disappointments and dejections, despondencies, make a mess of his life again and again and again. It is only then he becomes cooked properly and evolved from that incorrigible, base type of people, indifferent people, to the diabolically fallen type. So there are the Devas, the good, Asuras, diabolically fallen, and the indifferent ones called Rakshasas, of which the first two are expounded. Those who are good, sattvic people, and those who are Rajoguna, who have got this extreme ambition, prompted by desires, works from morning till evening, maybe 18 hours a day, all the 365 days, to acquire, to possess, to indulge and to enjoy. They are dynamic at least. The tamasic people, minimum activity and maximum pleasure that they can get. Criminal. Easy and simple methods by which you can get at it. Looters, plunderers. Because why work and earn? Somebody is worked and earned, go and loot it, full stop. And then sit down and enjoy. And if you tell them, why should you do that, it is not right, they can't understand. What is wrong in it? The world is meant for the powerful, and we are the powerful. And therefore we are taking it. It is our privilege to have it. The weak have no right to have the enjoyment. This is the argument. Ravana life. Any amount of wealth, any amount of pleasure, they are not satisfied. And what they want, they will try to get it by hook or crook. No morality, nothing. It's called a Rakshasa. These two types are being painted, and of which the good I may have to explain a little, because you are not very familiar with the good. But the Asura type, we have only to read through and say that, yes, this we know. Why? That is exactly. These two chapters are holding an honest mirror to you as you are. So very often as we read, you will have a doubt and you will try to suddenly look at my face. Are you describing me? See, many of them is exactly your nature. Krishna is only sending out some caps. Whoever feels that it fits him, you can take it. Free. He is not criticizing Mr. A or B. He is giving you the type. And these such human beings are all around you. Maybe it is your husband or your father or your wife or your mother or your son. It helps you to analyze. And mainly it is meant to analyze yourself. When you are behaving this way, you know that there is a preponderance of Rajoguna in me. I must lift myself to the sattvic quality.
So there are three types of people: Asuri, Daivi, Rakshasi. Rakshasi is not discussed because they are not interested to come on Sunday morning and listen also. Now I have to decide whether I am falling into Asuri type or Daivi type. And that, how will we decide? Because everybody thinks they are good people only. So a buffet of qualities are given, values are given. 26 Daivi qualities are given, 26. And 9 Asuri qualities are given, bad qualities. Now what is the job before we start is that, because we are going to just mention these qualities and take only few for discussing, to put efforts to develop one. So this page we saw last time. Very important point in this is that what is effort? Effort we have to put to strengthen the positive qualities and fight the negative qualities. This is the main essence of this chapter. So suppose we have to describe this chapter in one line, summary. Strengthen positive qualities, fight the negative qualities. But the question comes, last time we stopped here, is that we are born with some prarabdha and we are born with some vasana. So what is the difference in prarabdha and vasana? No, but what can I do? I was born in this family with this kind of parent, this kind of relative, this kind of children, husband, spouse I have. Now what to do? This is my prarabdha. So Bhagavan is saying, yes, you are born with two things, very important to note, prarabdha and vasanas. Prarabdha I cannot change, vasanas I can change. That is where the Purushartha comes. So I must not focus on say, no, what to do? This is my prarabdha, now I have to live like that. No. Bhagavan is saying is that your vasanas you can change right now. So what is prarabdha and what is vasanas? That is a very, very important distinction. So this is where we stopped last time. Prarabdha is manifestation of papa, punya expressed as dukkha and sukha. Very important point to note and subtly think. If my mind is still diverted looking into WhatsApp, YouTube or Facebook, or I'm not paying attention, I have to pay attention here, is that whenever the life is only about two things. There are only two aspects of life. Something which comes to us and then we respond to that. Stimuli and response. So definition of life is very simple. Stimuli and respond. various kind of stimuli, experiences, people, objects, situation, events come to me. When I get up, new experiences come. How do I respond to them? Some experiences are sukha, they bring joy, they are pleasant. Why they are pleasant? Why some people whom I come across in life are good people I meet? Because I have done that punya earlier. And sometimes I wonder that I didn't do anything. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I eat proper food, but why this illness? Why this person, contracted this particular, disease? You never know. And if I check the lifestyles, many people say, but that person, was so humble, so nice, and every proper diet, but then this disease came to him because of earlier janma papa. So papa will come as sorrow and punya will come as sukha, joy. So whenever sorrow or joy comes, I must say thank you very much because they are products of the past. But now I will deal with both of you with equanimity. So that is the Bhagavad Gita message, that this war has come to you. Now you have to deal with it. Without cribbing, without complaining. Know what is Vasana? Vasana is called as Prakriti, nature, and it is divided into three, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Important, my Prarabdha I cannot change, but I can change my Vasanas. What comes to me in life is God's gift, I cannot change. So Bhagavan is telling, Karmanyeva adhikarasti, you have only one adhikar, that whatever situation, people, objects are going to come to your life, that will be decided by your prarabdha, papa punya, whatever I have done earlier. So it answers many questions, that why some children are born blind, why some people, in spite of striving for, lot of things they don't get. And some people without much effort, little effort they get. Some people get entire good body, golden spoon, all intellect, and some people are born mentally challenged. So the answer is that this is the prarabdha, and prarabdha is my papa punya, whatever I have done earlier lives. But I am also born with vasanas which I can change. This is very, very important because in day-to-day conversation, we have seen people saying, no, what can I do? It is my prarabdha. I have to live through this life now. No, but there is something in my hand. That is my vasanas I can change. In prarabdha and purushartha is always stronger because it is possible to conquer our negative tendencies in human birth. So human birth is important. A dog, cat, tiger cannot do it. Very, very important. My destiny is not my nature. This sentence I have to underline. Very, 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 very important. My destiny is not my nature. My nature I can change. Ratnakar became Valmiki. Nature changed. Ravana, Duryodhana had good prarabdha, but not good vasanas. Pandavas, weakness was there, but wickedness was not there. Kauravas, virtues were there, but wickedness was there. Arjun born with Daivi and Duryodhan born with Asuri tendencies. Their prarabdha was same. Both were born as Yuvraj in Hastinapur. Ravan had best prarabdha, but his vasanas were Asuri Rakshasi. Buddha was born in a palace king. He had no suffering, but he saw the suffering of others and then left the palace and then enlightened one. Siddhartha. He had no suffering. So there are some people who, want to overcome, outgrow when they go through the suffering. Higher intelligent people, they don't suffer themselves, but they see the world, they observe the world. They observe the nature and understand, and then they go for sadhana. So how do I deal with my situation in life, prarabdha? develop Daivi tendencies and renounce Asuri tendencies. Work on the Asuri tendencies. This is the main theme of this chapter. What is the meaning of Daivi and Asuri? Vasanas come from our past. We cannot work with it or against it. They are there. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Suppose I must analyze and accept. So why Arjun is, very, very dear to Lord Krishna? Because he was very intelligent. Second, he was very humble. Second, he was very honest. He analyzed that, yes, I accept that I am miserable. I acknowledge that there is some fault in my thinking. And then he asked. So acknowledgement, acceptance, and asking to the right person is very, very important quality. So 3A. So Arjun means 3A. Acknowledge, accept, ask. No, I know everything. I don't know Shastra also. I don't know whom to go for what work. Suppose I am not well, I must go to a doctor. Suppose I am having some family problems, business problems, job problems, I must go to the right person. And suppose I want to know how to deal with life, then I must go to Shastra. Shastra means either mostly to a person who knows the Shastra. Because directly reading the Shastra is not recommended. Why this is important? Because the last verse of this chapter is going to tell what I am just now mentioning. That if you have a problem in life, go to a person who knows the Shastra. And whatever the Shastra is telling, you follow it. All of us are having two kinds of vasanas, tendency, Daivi and Asuri. Daivi means that which helps oneself to spiritually evolve. So all the people who are attending today Sunday morning, giving up all other jobs are Daivi, because that this particular session is going to take us closer to spiritual growth. Inborn nature which makes me inclined towards spiritual progress. So, sometimes we wonder that young children like 20, 21, we can go to ashram, we can see brahmacharis in white robes. This is very, very important because many people ask me this, they have not got married, they have not doing any job. Do you think they don't want to enjoy life? What is the problem they are having? That why they have joined ashram to become brahmachari in such kind of young age? Because they have got vairagya. They have understood from the past births. Like some of us would like to join the ashram and become brahmachari, which was not possible this life. But constantly one studies, chants, memorizes. Next birth, they will get parents who will say, okay, you are 21, go and join the ashram. No objection from parents. If you go and talk to the brahmacharis which are there in the ashram, some of the parents say, yeah, go. Like Swami Mitranandji was telling in his video, I think most of you would have seen. His father said, yeah, go and join, become a brahmachari, become a monk. If you have any problem, come to me. But no resistance. Like Swami Advayananji, his sister is a monk. His father also gave them permission, So, they have done lot of this adhyayan, punya in the past births, and now they get this family where the family is conducive for spiritual growth. Shastra Vita, and they follow the dharma. They want to learn the Shastra and live a life as per the Shastra. And those people who are outside, who are, doing a job, business, family, they think, no, there is more enjoyment in job, family, business. No, there is lot of better enjoyment there. Because when I let go, there is more joy. When there is tyaga, there is more shanti. Asuri. What are the Asuri qualities? Not divine. Sura means deva, divine. So opposite of that which is blocking my spiritual progress. So Papa Punya definition also is this. There is nothing in this life which is called as Papa or Punya, which is action. It is the attitude. And that attitude or that particular inclination, if it is taking me towards spiritual growth, then that is Punya. And that which is taking me away from my goal, that is Papa. So very important one. That suppose there is exam tomorrow. So eating ice cream is Papa or Punya? Suppose tomorrow my exam is there and I'm having, little cold and cough, eating ice cream is papa. But I have no exam, I'm enjoying summer holidays. So eating ice cream sometime is punya. Enjoy. So Shastra Nishiddha, that which Shastra says, no, if you do this, then you will have these consequences. So in our philosophy is so great. There are no commandments given like other philosophies. They are giving, okay, if you do this, this will be the consequences. If you go out in 45 degrees temperature outside without, proper care, you might get sunstroke. So karma theory, which we learned in the third chapter, is consequence of karmas will be there. That is 100%. So wear a cap, put some onion, take care, walk in the shade. These are the kind of instructions given. If you do not follow, you will have a trouble. So what is Devi? These 26 qualities which we are going to study fast are the qualities which will take us towards spiritual growth. And that's the reason, suppose I am finding that I am not growing spiritually. Still, I am having a lot of fear, worries, anxiety. I get disturbed. I get insulted very easily. Somebody says something, I get disturbed for days. I have a lot of negativities. That means I have to look into certain qualities. We are going to discuss mainly the first and the last quality, Abhayam and Amanitvam, which you have discussed, but in slightly in detail. Fearless, why Bhagavan is telling, and Mana, Abhimana, doership. I am doing it. I am doing it. Without me, what will happen? What will happen? Suppose I disappear from this planet this moment, what will happen? Nothing. Nothing is going to happen. So these two qualities are the first and the last that we will discuss in detail. Other qualities, we will just mention it. So, just to define again what Gurudev mentioned, Asuri overly occupied with raga, likes, pleasure, enjoyment, bhoga, always busy type, ambitious type. Very good. So, these are the people who are been given these qualities to develop, and Rakshasi are not taken into consideration because they are overly occupied with dislike, hate, anger, revenge, destroy another person. These people will learn by their own experiences and come back later on when they become aware, because there is that no need in them to overcome these qualities. So a sadhak is a person who acknowledges the good qualities and the asuri qualities in oneself and has the courage to say, no, these are the asuri qualities I have, I want to overcome it. And what is the method that we will see? So what is the objective of 16th chapter? Importance of virtues. How to refine, purify the mind intelligently. Solution. This is the theme of the 16th chapter. Develop capital and renounce asuri tendencies. How do we know what is good, bad for me? Generally, we know. Like many people, no, I think curd is not good for me. This particular, sabji, vegetable is not good for me. This doesn't suit me. Generally, we know. But Shastra will give you praman. Shastra gives clarity, perfection, complete knowledge. No, this is good for you. This is not good for you. That's all Shastra is telling. Choice is yours. What I must have and what I must not have. What I must develop and what I must not develop. This is the clarity this chapter gives. Why do I need to purify myself? I'm just enjoying life, no? To realize Purushottama, highest, permanent, unbroken bliss. Because you ask anybody, there are two marga, pravrutti, nivrutti. I involve into a job, business, family to become more happy. Suppose that is not working. If you ask any person why you got married, why you got involved in marriage, job, family, because I want to become more happy. Suppose it is not working, I want to withdraw, divorce. Why you want to withdraw? Nivrutti, because I want to become happy. And what is the result? I want to become happy. Purushottama means highest unbroken happiness. permanent, unbroken happiness. That is my goal. That is my purpose. Use qualities as mirror of life. Very, very important. There is one शायरी. उम्र भर गालिब ये भूल करता रहा, धूल चेहरे पे थी और आईना साफ करते रहा. We always look at the world and say the world is bad, this person is bad, this situation is bad, this object is bad, my prarabdha is like that, this is. So that is outside, mirror. But actually nothing is bad. My face is bad. That's the reason that mirror of the life is reflecting it. There is some dark on my face and I'm trying to rub the mirror. So again we'll repeat Swami Premananda's dialogue. जब दृश्य में खोट दिखती है तो दोष दृश्य में नहीं दृष्टि में होता है. Whenever suppose I am finding some faults in others, something bad in others, some negativity in others, that is not there in them, it is in me. दोष दृष्टि में है. So in the first 3 verses, 26 qualities are given to practice. In the next kalpa, this chapter will be taken as first, because you develop these qualities, develop the peace of mind, and then understand Bhagavad Gita. Ved Vyasji is going to change the order in the next kalpa. When Bhagavad Gita will be written, Mahabharata will be written, this chapter will come as first chapter, and then Arjuna Vishada Yoga. So these are the first 3 verses of this 16th chapter where 26 virtues are given. Abhayam, first verse. Satvam, samshuddhi. ज्ञान योग व्यवस्थिति. दानम, दमश्च, यज्ञश्च, स्वाध्याय, तप, आर्जवम, अहिंसा, सत्यम, अक्रोध, त्याग, शांतिर, पैशुनम, दया, भूतेष्व, लोलुप्तम, मार्दवम, तेज, क्षमा, धृति, शौचम, and the last one, amanitvam. So Bhagavan is saying, you take one from this. No, but I didn't understand all these words. So next we have, these are the 26 qualities. We are not going to discuss all. When we took verse by verse, we discussed all, but some of them we have already discussed in earlier chapter. 13th chapter, 12th chapter, we have discussed many qualities. So what is the first quality? Fearlessness. And the last quality is absence of pride, amanitvam. These two we will discuss in detail because first and last are very important. So what are the qualities mentioned? I have to take one and develop. So from today, now very good time is there right now. Sankranti time, Kumbh Mela time. I have to take one quality and develop. What are the 26 buffet? It's a buffet kept. Fearlessness, purity of heart, steadfastness in yoga knowledge, charity, dhanam, control of senses, sacrifice, study of shastra, austerity, straightforwardness, harmlessness, truthfulness, absence of anger, renunciation, peacefulness, absence of crookedness, compassion to beings, uncovetousness, non-possessive, gentleness. Some people are very, rough in their talking, behavior, loud, gentleness, modesty, absence of fickleness, vigor. Some people are all the time tired, exhausted. Vigor, they can take vigor. Forgiveness. Some people are holding lot of things in their mind. Fortitude, purity, absence of hatredness. Suppose I am having lot of hatred towards some people, I can take up that quality to develop. Absence of pride. So these are the literal meanings of these 26 virtues, what are mentioned in the first 3 verses. Now we'll also see what are the asuri qualities. We will take some of them for discussion. Skanda Purana says that Janmana Jayate Shudra Sanskara Dvija Uchyate. All of us are born as Shudra by birth, but by purification of mind. That's the reason in our culture there are 16 sanskar, which we had taken one entire session. 16 sanskars are given. Sanskar means purification process, refinement process. One becomes a Brahmin. Who is a Brahmin? Is very important. What is the definition of Brahmin? Brahma janati iti brahmana. Knower of Brahman is a Brahmin, not by birth. Om Brahmavid apnoti param, knower of Brahman. So suppose I can claim that I know Brahman by experience, then I become a Brahmin. So why this has been taken? Because we have to refine. No, but what can I do? I am born in Shudra, I am born in this family, I am born in lower caste, I am a Brahmin, I did not develop, I am a good person only. No, everybody is born with positive and negative qualities. Today we have to identify. So before we go to the negative qualities, what are the practices? Take one virtue and develop. So out of these 26, take one. Today write down one. I will develop this in the next 1 year. First and last word is the essence. Abhayam and Atimanita. Abhayam, doing one's duty fearlessly as per dharma. We will discuss this in detail. What is fear? What kinds of fear, etc. And Atimanita means no pride, no comparison. No doership. I am doing, I am doing, I am doing.
no, sir?
Huh?
Amanita, no?
Amanita, yes.
To spell it.
Amanita, thank you. Gita's general central message is what? Mama Dharma. First word of Bhagavad Gita is Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre, and the last word is Mama. So suppose somebody wants to define Bhagavad Gita in one word, it is my duty. What is my duty as a husband? What is my duty as a wife? What is my duty as a child? What is my duty as a human being? Duty as a human being is that I must accomplish the purpose of life. Job, family, business is the means to purify and clarify. Then one practice, whatever I am doing right now, whether God, my Guru, will be happy. What will they think if I do this action? Is one way to protect us from negative tendencies. Suppose I shout, suppose I do something, whether God or Guru will be happy, but I don't have any belief in God. I don't have Guru. I have not studied Shastra. Then I fall in Rakshasi category. So there is one story of Mr. Ghosh. Suppose you have read that God lived with them. They lived with God, Ramakrishna Paramahansa. This Mr. Ghosh was having drinking habit, womanizing, and he was very, very close devotee. One of the person who got moksha. There were few people who Ramakrishna Paramahansa blessed. He was a Sausari. So he went to Ramakrishna Paramahansa and told, I have this drinking habit. What should I do? He told him, don't stop. But henceforth, before you drink, offer it to me and then drink. And then he started offering, and slowly he started offering. Then how can I offer this? How can I offer this? But he used to drink. After some time, that habit went away. How can I offer drink to Ramakrishna Paramahansa and drink? So in the same way, suppose I ask, how can I offer anger? Suppose I shouted, I spoke something negative about others, I complained, I cribbed, I criticized. How can I offer that to God? So that habit goes down. Simple. Ramakrishna Paramahansa advices was very simple. He told, don't stop drinking. Just offer it to me and drink. We can keep alarm in the mobile phone every hour, reminding one quality. Write one quality and keep it on the table. This quality I want to develop. What we must drop? Asuri Sampada. We'll just see quality and complete today. Dambha, Darpa, Abhimana, Krodha, Parushya, Ajnanam. So there are 3 waves given here. Some are born with this. So we must not be surprised and keep talking with them, because very important point. Please listen carefully. That Bhagavan says that suppose I talk about another person's negative qualities, these qualities, half of that karma, what they have done, comes to me. Suppose I say, why this person is doing such kind of bad karma, this person is bad, this person is doing this, his half karma, papa or punya comes to me because I am discussing about that person. So what are the qualities? Damba means hypocrisy. Darpa means arrogance. Abhimana means self-conceit. Krodha, anger. Parushya, harshness. 6 qualities, sorry. Ajnanam, not 9 qualities. Dambo, hypocrisy. That means outside I'm telling people I'm very good person, but inside I know my defects. Darpa, arrogance. I am doing everything like Ravana. I am the most powerful one. Abhimana, doing small things, and then Abhimana that, I am doing everything, and because of my efforts, I am getting the results. Krodha, anger. Suppose I don't get the results what I want, I get Krodha. Parushya, harshness. Dealing with people. Some people will do puja for 1 hour. And if the maid servant comes late, you shout on her. But 1 minute before you did puja of Bhagwan, mind has not calmed down. And suddenly start shouting on driver, beggars, maid servants, where you have power. Because you cannot shout on the boss. And Ajnanam, which is the cause of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are given as Asuri qualities. So 26 are given as buffet of Daivi qualities, and 6 are given as Asuri qualities, which I have to see which one I have in some proportion. And then I can be happy and successful. So I'm just taking 2-3 minutes to announce that those who are living in Ghatkopar, Chembur, please get 10-15 people. It is your duty, because first time we are doing one Yajna by Swami Swatmanandji on Safalta Ka Rahasya through Hanuman Chalisa in Ghatkopar. So if when some marriage is there at home, we call 300 people. And how do we call them? By calling them, not only WhatsApp. So my invitation to all of you today, please call up at least 15-20 people whom you know. Even though you are staying somewhere outside, at least 10-15 people in Ghatkopar, Chembur, Kurla, Vidyavihar. So call them up and invite them with pride. Because Bhagavan says that only you are listening to this, but you are not inviting other people. And call with love, call with, not fear. And do not say, no, but I called 15 people, nobody came. Result, leave it to God. No, but last time I did, but nobody comes. This time again you do. We have put 25 banners across Ghatkopar, Chembur, 25, 30. But we want 150 sadhaks to come. The maximum capacity of this hall is 150. I know in this class there are many people who will come, but if you have not called even one person, do not only send the flyer, call them at least. Because when we call for marriage or some function, we only don't send WhatsApp, we also call some important people and invite them. So this is life-changing conversation. So Atmananji is very, very good. They will be highly inspired. They will be connected with Swamiji. And that is what a job of a sadhak. That the people must get connected with Shastra. People must get connected with the monks, Gurudev. That is the job, what we have to do. So 150 chairs are there in the hall. We want 150 chairs to be full for 3 days only, 6:30 to 8. So again, we will send today the message. Please call up 15-20%. It is from 15, 16, 17. So not many days. I can start calling from today. Today is Sunday. And at least I know you know at least 20 people in Chembur, Ghatkopar. So please call and invite them personally. Even if you are not there, this is a God's work what I am doing. So no fear. Gurudev's work I am doing, no fear. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.